Hi all. Well done for making it to the end of week one. This week, we've looked at different interpretations of sustainability and sustainable development. This included an examination of the 17 UN Sustainable Development Goals. In the poll that we asked whether the goals were complementary or contradictory, on balance, you felt that they complemented one another. But discussion in the online classroom showed why they're sometimes less helpful in pigeonholing areas that need more holistic approaches. This feeling also came through in the wider group's belief that multiple definitions might be needed in this space. I really like the comments that noted how important communication and collaboration is in achieving these, and you queried why SDG 17 appears almost as an afterthought. We looked at multiple pillars of models of sustainability and the sustainability movement, and then considered the critical role that Indigenous peoples play worldwide in caring for country, community, and culture. A lot of discussion considered this, in particular recognizing the holistic ways in which First Nations peoples draw together the elements that we frame as pillars in some sustainability models. From your comments, I can see the connectivity of this space has been a key learning for this week. A theme that also emerged strongly in the discussion was that many of you, myself included, grew up in developing countries where sustainability as a concept is not as strong, and actions to address issues related to sustainability are not always a priority. You noted a range of reasons for this, in particular noting the difficulties of prioritizing this when larger social issues such as poverty are front and center. In some, I also sensed a guilt that this was the case, and I made the important point that both Indigenous peoples and many developing countries are disproportionately affected by climate change. Some of you raised the question around corporate responsibilities, and this links to debates around who is responsible for acting, us as individuals or the large corporations. Compensation for loss and damage due to climate injustice is a current hot topic. It was also great to see many of you considering use of materials in the arts, labs, dentist practices, and even in your own homes and daily lives. Some of you already making the leap towards discussing a circular economy. We'll be looking at this in more detail over the coming weeks. Keep the great discussions going, and I'll see you next week as we delve more deeply into the topic of environmental sustainability.